Hello everyone, it's Artem here. So in this video I want to discuss search engine optimization for Next.js apps. I will keep it as simple as possible, just actionable steps that you can take yourself to make your project more SEO optimized. Why you need is, so the main thing why it's valuable, you will get more customers and more users without any additional cost and any additional spend from your site on the marketing. So more SEO optimized site will rank higher on Google, will get you more free users. Users find you more easily, get to your site, try your product and other. So for the SEO optimization, I find it quite easy to do, especially for the Next.js, and I will show you in a second. So I always start with a config.ts file to have some constant values such as domain name, app description, just to save it here and easy change if I need to change it later. Then I will add SEO.tsx file in my lib folder where I will have two functions, one for the get SEO tags, I will explain in a second, and one for the render schema tags. So here, as you see, we are importing metadata from Next. Metadata objects let us get access to all the meta tags that we can possibly add. You can check on the Next documentation about this and read all the possible tags that you can provide. But here is the main one that you already have here, is the title, description, keywords, application name, metadata base, some open graph stuff, some Twitter stuff, and the canonical URL. Basically, it's all you need. And if you will just import this function in your layout.tsx in the root layout and export it like this, it is enough already. It's already enough because it will add the meta text for all the pages, because root layout will be shared across all the pages. So this will provide the base of what you need for your website. So again, copy the link from the description and get access to this repo, copy this SEO, paste it to your project, add this function, import it, add it to your root, and you are good to go. But we will go a little bit further. We have also the render schema tags. So what is this? If you'll go and check this link, basically it's like a lot of tags, but it will allow the rich preview of your offer. It's not 100% will shown for all the users, but if you'll add this, potentially the Google sometimes for some of the users will show this rich snippet of your offer. Let me close this. You can again check the link and read it a little bit further, but here we added a script and explaining our offer. Okay, so here we have an educational application, we have a rating, a ratio count, and the offer you see here. So for some of the users, it might show the actual offer that our site provides, one of the plans for unlimited plan or something. So you can add it and change it for your own project. So this is nice to have. Usually what I'm doing, I just go to the root page, import this function, and below my footer, I just add in this. So it will add to the root page of my site. So this is good. Next, let's say we have the blog page. On the blog page, we will again import this thing, and just because we can, we will, instead of keeping it as default values like we have on the root layout, we will just make it a little bit better. We will provide the canonical URL. We will provide the description and the title of the page. You can do this for all the static pages. This is good to do. As I said, a root layout metadata is enough, but if you'll provide the separate title and description, the unique one, and also canonical URL for all the static pages, this will be much better. So I usually do this for my static pages. What about dynamic pages? Dynamic pages, let me see. So let's say you have the blog page where you imported some articles and you want to display these articles. So instead of exporting just a static metadata, Next provide you kind of the way to do this dynamically. It's called generate metadata. So you just export this function. Here you provide some data that you have access to on this page, and you're returning basically the same function that we exporting statically, but we providing some dynamic values to this. So this way, we will, for all our articles, we will generate a separate kind of metadata tags that will be unique for this particular article, which is also good. So, and here below, as you see, we are also returning a really similar object to what we have on the render schema tags. So here for all the articles, we provide some information for the rich snippet preview. So we provide some information about this article. So here, if you can see, we also exporting similar scripts for our render schema tags that will allow us to potentially show a rich preview of our article author and some article information if users will search for this. So as you see, we're doing this for all the articles as well. Then, what else can be done? So then also the really good thing to do is go to Google Search Console here, and you can just read a bit. You can start basically, and you add your domain here and claim your ownership by adding some tags. This will also lets Google search you easily, and it's just a good thing to do. So go to the Google Search Console and add your website. So also, if you want to, for example, you added a new blog page to your site and you want Google to index it faster, go to this URL inspection tool, paste it here, and after you paste it, URL, and Google will check it, it will allow you to index it, request index. You will see the button. Just press it, as it will allow you to index the new blog pages much faster than to wait for it to index it manually. So this is a nice thing to do. Now let's discuss a blog section of the site. So for our blog, what I usually do, I add a link to the header, and I make the blog as simple as it is. Just a simple cards with the information about the article and the categories. And by clicking, you have the separate page with the actual content of the blog. You have access to this blog here, And I will just quickly explain how I structure it. And you can also copy the repo yourself, as I said before, and play it with and change it however you want. So it's just simple, everything inside one repository here. For the assets, we have some components like avatar, badge, cards, and other. We have some images that is empty right now, but you can store your images. You can store it in the public folder of the Next.js folder, or you can store it here just to separate the public, like public contents from the blog. Just here you store all organized, related to one kind of feature of your app. Then article ID is the page that you see for the every article. As you see, as I explained, we exported some dynamic metadata tags for the better SEO optimization and rich snippets here. You can also see some comments here. Check the sidebar. You can change style and however you want. Also the article content. For the categories, we have like a separate view for every category. So you can show like a filtered content based on the category. Then we have the simple layout. The main page with the cards, that's like showing all the cards, all the preview of the blogs that we have, blogs, articles, and the categories. And really important thing here is like we store everything inside one content.tsx file. So if you want to add new article, you just go here, and you see you will add just additional entry here for the article. It might be too much to store it, like if you have like I don't know 1,000 articles. But for the simpler projects, if you just want it to act as your search optimization thing, it's like much better than spending time on like some adding some additional resources to store your blog articles or something. I just find this way much faster and much better to work, like if you want to do something quickly. So yeah, you can check this out as well. It's as simple as we add in some styling for our different text. For the H2, H3, for the paragraphs, we have our article stored like an object with separate Slack, title, description, author, and other. And we have some information about the author, some icons that we use. So it's all commented out and easier to understand. So check it out. But what is nice to say here is, yeah, you see the Slack that we provide. For this Slack, if you go to the article, we see we use it in a lot of places. So we are looking for the Slack when we're choosing the article. So this is important field to mention. So this is the kind of your URL of the blog that is used to find the blog. So yeah, this is it. So you can get this blog yourself, change what you want to change, and use it for your existing project. It's already nicely SEO optimized and everything ready for you. Just copy, change the contents, and use it for your projects. Okay, so let's summarize a little bit. Exporting metadata statically for all the pages, exporting generate metadata for the dynamic pages. Example you can see in the blog here. If you forgot how to do this, always go here and just check how I do this for the dynamic pages. Then claim your ownership for the domain on the Google Search Console. And also if you add a new blog, go to the URL, how it's called? URL inspection, add your URL, and it will let you to request index as it will check it. Then, yeah, nice and good looking blog. Rich snippet. Again, rich snippet we are adding for the article, just in case the Google will let us add this rich preview. And also for the main, for our root page, we just adding this. Let me see, adding this below the footer right here. And how it looks, we just explain our offer of our app. We're using this just I don't know, 1-2 places in the app. The main function that render our meta text is get SEO tags that we imported on the root, and also for all the static pages, changing the title, description to override it with our new values. So as simple as it is. So yeah, also I wanted to mention Open Graph and Twitter images. I have already prepared them. So as you see here, SEO text, we can also have the comments here for the. So if you have the Open Graph image and Twitter image in your app folder, you don't need to add this here like this. So it should stay commented out. What does it mean? Next, allow you to add Open Graph and Twitter image like a file that will be used as an Open Graph image and Twitter image preview. So to do this, you just need to add these files, literally like a files, for your inside your app folder, and call it. The naming is really important. You need to call it Open Graph -image png and Twitter image png. The file extension can be different, JPEG, PNG, and something else. You can check this on the docs, but usually PNG and JPEG, you are safe to go. So if you have this present Twitter image and Open Graph image, you don't need to specify the, again, how it called, this one. So it should stay commented out. For other way, if you don't have this files present, then it should instead of be commented out, uncomment this and use it. So as simple as it is. So this is kind of what I wanted to share with you. Let me know if you find this valuable. Check the link for the repo in the description. Try it yourself. Use the blog. Make your projects more SEO optimized. And I see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.